Can I say what I want to say on this video?
Go
We
right
want to have orgasms too. Do you know what I mean? Hi guys, welcome back. This is By the Book and we are your married relationship coaches. Today we're going to talk again a little bit about sex. Right?
Sex is on the topic today. Yeah, we're talking about sex after marriage.
Yes.
So, one of those things that kind of unfortunately decline for a lot of couples. And so, especially from the man's perspective, they feel that it starts out pretty hot and heavy and then it kind of dwindles down. And so we're going to talk about some things like why it may be dwindling down for you and try to give you some tips to help it get back into that fire range for you. And so, why does sex decline? Why do you think it may decline, babe?
Oh man, okay, so there's a lot of reasons. Number one, I think, women trying to catch a husband to start with, they may be very...
So you think she wasn't really sexual in the beginning, but she was just kind of like putting herself out there sexually to get him?
You'd be surprised, the tactics.
Wow.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
See, some men really think that. I mean, that's amazing. All right, you're going to get some hate in the comments. But go ahead.
I do. I think sometimes, women are more active during the dating phase than they intend to continue to be after they get married.
Uh-huh.
If they know once they got you, they got you.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's one.
That's one. Oh.
Another one is something like practical, like kids. When you get married, you have a child, and you just don't have the time or the energy. Especially if you got little bitty ones that wake up all throughout the night, or you're nursing or something, you don't want anything to touch your breast. Just sex just may not be on the table at that point.
You said breast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to say All right.
Yeah. That's one and two. Okay.
That's a couple.
Okay. All right. Well, I think when things start out, I think feeling each other out, and I think human beings are sexual beings. I think so. Yeah, you feel hot. You want to satisfy those urges. It's just natural, And so, and I think early on in relationships, I think the man and the woman are doing the best they can to present themselves in the best light that they can. And so things starting out, you don't know that person. So communication is hot and heavy. I mean, you're talking to this person day and night. They're learning you and you're learning them. And so that's a big part from a woman's perspective of what she wants. She wants a man to talk to her. And so she wants to have that communication because that strengthens her connection with the man. And so when he comes home from work after married and he doesn't want to talk, that is weakening the connection by which she doesn't feel as close to him and wanting to have sex with him. How do you feel about that?
It depends on her love language, right? If that communication is very important, then sure, I think that's something that's going to affect her sex life. Me, like my love language, my primary love language is quality time. So I'm going to want to spend a lot of our free time together so that, I feel connected, but I think if for each and every person, that's kind of tailor-made as far as what their love language is and what they need to feel connected to their spouse. I have more to say. I'm going to let you go ahead and finish your thought before I jump in with the real. Y'all ready for the real?
Ready for the real. All right, so the next thing that I have, okay. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to get you into the Holy of Holies, okay? All right, so here it is. All right, so first thing was communication. Even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't want to, you got to talk to your wives. You have to talk to your wives, okay? And that will strengthen the connection. Number two is that when you strengthen the connection, you're talking, okay? So you have to make her feel safe. Women need to feel safe within the relationship. She has to know that you are taking care of her. She needs to know that you love her. She needs to know the financial house is together. She needs to know that she is safe with you, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. She needs to feel safe with you, and then that will help her to open up to you sexually as well. What do you feel about that?
I wouldn't disagree with that. I think that's fine. Women have basic needs. Feeling protected, particularly by their man or their spouse, is important. We want to feel that, whether it be, like you said, emotional or physically. We just want to feel an overall shelter of protection from our spouse. Whether or not that strongly impacts, our sex drive, I don't know. It could. I don't feel that way, so I don't know how that way affect me. Yeah. But I'm like, you guys can feel it bubbling over. I have something I want to say.
You really do. All right. And the last thing that I have, it pretty much piggybacks off of communication. It pretty much piggybacks off of being helping your wife to feel safe. And the final thing is building trust with her. Hey, do whatever, especially if something has happened in a relationship, to question trust. Yes, your wife needs to feel that she can trust you. She needs to feel that when you leave the home, that you're thinking about her. So that goes back to communication, a text message, a call, or something like that. She needs to feel that she can trust you in your work environment. She needs to feel that she can trust you when she's not around, that you're going to not only, that you're just going to have eyes for her, but you're going to be thinking about her, and that you're not going to be doing anything that is disrespectful for her in the relationship. She wants to trust you. She needs to trust you. And when she does, she's able to open up to you sexually.
Yeah, now that I don't disagree with at all, honestly. Like, that's important, especially, like you said, if there's been any kind of trust broken in that marriage, that's going to, I won't say devastate the sex life, but it's going to have a huge impact on the sex life, because she questions everything. She's gonna, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know, you might be looking at so-and-so, or, what Suzanne is.
Suzanne again. Okay, we gotta get a new name.
We don't want, to feel like we're in the lineup. We're the wife. We want to be the only one.
Yeah.
So yeah, if there's anything to compromise that trust factor, for sure, that's going to cause a decline in the sexual relationship. Can't disagree with my husband at all on that one. He's 100% right. But let me tell you this.
Come on. I've been waiting all night to hear this. Come on.
No, okay, so you said it early, right? We're all sexual beings. Women are sexual beings. Mm-hmm. And I think we would be remiss not to talk about the fact that women need to be, just like men need to be, women need to be sexually satisfied. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, honestly, it's only been recent, in recent decades, that women have made substantial strides forward in being able to talk about their sexuality, in being able to be open about their sexuality, and honestly demanding pleasure out of sexual experiences. Mm-hmm. Women don't want anymore to just have sex for procreation, or to just have sex to please their partner. We want to be pleased. Can I say what I want to say on this video? We want to have orgasms too. You know what I mean? Like, we want to have them as often as men do, right? If not more. And so I honestly, we could have led with this and then got into the psychological factors. Yeah. But sex is a physical act. There's biology going on. Uh-huh. Okay. And I'm making my husband blush. Look at him. Yeah.
Well, it's so funny that the husband dealt with the emotional and the wife is dealing with the physical. All right.
We're not always going to fit in perfect boxes here.
No.
But honestly, I can't even stress how important that is. Make sure that your wife is satisfied. Make sure when you're talking about communication, check in on me day to day. But also, when we sit down and have face-to-face conversations, ask me what I like physically. Ask me what I don't like physically. Ask me what I like in the bedroom, because you may not know. You might assume you know, and you don't really know. Mm-hmm. And so, and especially if you've gotten into a routine, things are just going along, you think you're doing fine, and honestly, your wife could be sitting in the bed looking the other way like, Lord have mercy, I don't want to do this because I'm about to have to fake. I don't want to fake. I'm done. Like, I'm faking.
So wait a minute. So you feel that the reason why a lot of women don't want to have sex is because she's getting bad sex from her husband?
Yes. You don't understand, ladies. Look, please comment if you feel me. Comment if you feel me.
Wow.
We have endured lots and lots and lots of bad sex over the years. It's like we don't want to hurt feelings. We don't want to tell anybody. You know how many men have said, well, I haven't had any complaints. Yeah, but that's probably because nobody wants to crush your ego. We know men's egos are pretty fragile.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what helps is communication about sex itself. You want to have more sex. You want to have better sex. First of all, men, don't be selfish. Understand that sometimes it takes women more time to achieve their height of sexual satisfaction than what you would really like to put into it, right? Get that out of your head. You're just going to have to put in work. Put in work. Make it work, because I'm telling you, that's going to leave something on our mind. If we leave home in the morning and we know when we come back home, it's going to be on and popping, and our husband is not going to stop until like we're feeling like he feel when he get done, we going to want to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to happen, okay?
Well, men, you have heard it. You got to raise the game up. You got to raise your game up. So we gave you the psychological, and now you got the physical. You put them together, and hopefully you got some fireworks, okay? So that's what we got for you this evening, as we were talking about, sex again. So I hope you enjoyed the video.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But I definitely want to hear from the ladies on this one. Am I right? Or if you prefer that, all of that mushy stuff, and it's all about psychology, that's fine too. Nothing's wrong with that. But if you feel me, I especially want to hear from you. I just want to know if I'm by myself. Am I by myself? I don't think so. We'll talk to y'all soon.